Good morning, dear children. Today we shall be solving question number 3 of 5.3 from your NCERT book. Okay. Now what is question number 3? Let's see what is given. In an AP, given A is equal to 5, D is equal to 3, nth term, that is Tn, is equal to 50. Find n and Sn. Now we have to find out the number of terms as well as Sn, sum of n terms. Now see here in question number 1, we have nth term, that is Tn, equal to how much? 50. Okay. Now Tn means what? Tn means A plus n minus 1 into D. And this is how much? This is equal to 50. Okay. Now from here you can say that see A is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 and D is equal to 3. So put the value of A, that is 5, plus n minus 1, and your D is equal to 3 will be equal to 50. Now see, n minus 1 into 3 will be equal to, this 5 will go here and it will be subtracted. So 50 minus 5 will give you 45. N minus 1 will be equal to 45 by 3 and that will be equal to 15. So n minus 1 will be equal to 15. This says that n is equal to 16. Now see, we have got the value of n. So here we have calculated the value of n. Now how will you calculate the value of Sn? Means sum of n terms. Now what is the formula for sum of n terms, children? Sum of n terms Sn will be equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. First term plus nth term. Okay, plus nth term. So see here, actually I am taking nth term because we have already got the value of nth term. Now how many terms are there? We have 16 terms. So for n we will be using 16. 16 by 2 multiplied by, what is your first term? Your first term is 5 plus your nth term. Your nth term is 50 plus 50. Okay. So now you are getting 16 by 2 is nothing but 8. 2 8s are 16. Okay. So this will be equal to 8 multiplied by 50 plus 5 is 55. So how much is 55 into 8? Let us calculate. 8 5s are 40, 0 4, 8 5s are 40 and 4 44. So your final answer is 440. Okay. Now let's go to find out what is given in question number 2. Let's see what is given in question number 2. Okay. Now see, in question number 2 it is given A is equal to 7. Okay. The value of A is 7. First term is 7. 13th term is 35. And find D and sum of 13 terms. Here you don't know about D, but you know the 13th term. So T13, how much is T13? T13 will be equal to A plus n minus 1, 13 minus 1 into D, isn't it? So how much is your T13? T13 is 35. So 35 is equal to, what is your A? A is equal to 7. 7 plus 12D. Okay. From here 12D will be equal to 35 minus 7 and that will be equal to, see, 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7 is 8, 28. So 12D is equal to 28 and therefore your D will be equal to 28 by 12. So children, see, both of them have the factor 4. So 4 3s are 12 and 4 7s are 28. So ultimately your D will be equal to 7 by 3. Now see, what you got, D is equal to 7 by 3. And what you have to find out now? You have to find sum of 13 terms. Okay, sum of 13 terms. So let us find S13 now. what is S13. So S13 will be equal to how much? What formula will you use here? Because you have got the 13th term, you can say that S13 will be equal to n by 2 into A1, that is first term, plus A13, that is 13th term. Okay. Now see, n is equal to how much? 13 terms now. So 13 by 2 multiplied by your first term is 7 plus your 13th term is 35. So what are you getting? 13 by 2 into 35 plus 7. 35 plus 7 will be equal to 42. So here you are getting 42. Let's cancel 2 and 42. 2 ones are, see 2 twos are 4 and again 2 ones are 2. So that will be equal to 13 multiplied by 21. So see how much you are getting? 13 into 21. So 13 and here you get 26. So 3, 7, 2. That means your final answer is 273. So 13, sum of 13 terms is nothing but 273. Let's see question number 3. Given 12th term is equal to 37. Okay. D is equal to 3. And you have to find A, you don't know A, and sum of 12 terms. That means you have to find S12. Now 12th term is given, that means T12. T12 is given. T12 is we can find out T12 by the formula A plus 12 minus 1 into T. Okay. Now see T12. 12th term is how much? 37. T12 is 37. So put the value of 37 here. You don't know A, plus 12 minus 1 is 11 and D is equal to 3. So you are getting 37 is equal to A plus 33. Okay. So this says that A is equal to 37 minus 33, which is equal to 4. Now what you have to find out next? Sum of 12 terms. So S12. S12 will be equal to 12 by 2, that is n by 2 into A1 plus A12. Okay. A1 means first term or our A. This is A and A1 are the same here now. First term and the 12th term. So here you can cancel 2 6 are 12. So 6 into what is your A? A is 4 plus what is your 12th term? 12th term is 37. So you are getting 6 into 37 plus 4, that is 41. So 6 ones are 6 and 6 fours are 24. So what is your final answer? 246. So sum of 12 terms. So you can say that S12 is equal to 246 and your A is equal to 4. Okay. Now let's see our next question, that is given third term. Here you have been provided with A3. See A3 given third term. A3 is given as 15 and sum of 10 terms equal to 125. This you have to keep in mind. S10 means sum of first 10 terms are given as 125. Now what you have to find? You have to find D and the 10th term. Now see children how you can find out. Now what is the formula of S10? S10 will be equal to, see first of all let us go for nth term. So there we can put the value of n. Okay. So Sn equal to, here we don't know the last term, therefore we'll use n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Isn't it? Now see how much is your n? N is 10. So 10 by 2 into what is your a? You don't know the value of a also. You don't know the value of a also. So what we can do here is, you can find the value of a by putting a3 equal to 15. So a3 is how much? A3 means a3 will be equal to a plus 2d, isn't it? Now see a3 is 15 is equal to a plus, how much is your d? you don't know D also. So that will be A plus 2D only. Okay. So you can say that A plus 2D is equal to 15. Okay. So from here you can say that A is equal to 15 minus 2D. Okay. We shall keep this as 1. A is equal to 15 minus 2D. And this you can put here. You can put the value of A here. So what you are getting? Here you can put 2 into, now the value of A is 15 minus 2D plus your N is 10. 10 minus 1, that is 9 into D. So here you have completed. Now children, see, 2 ones are 2 and 2 fives are 10. You are left with 5. Okay. So 5, and in the bracket 2 15s are 30 minus 2 2s are 4, 4D plus 9D. But how much is this completely? This is S10, isn't it? This is S10 and S10 is equal to 125. So put 125 here. Now see, this 5 is out of the bracket. That means 5 is multiplying. So you can bring down this 5 as denominator. So ultimately what will happen? 125 by 5. 125 by 5 will be equal to 30 minus 4D plus 9D. That means 30 plus 5D. Okay. This says that, see, 5 25s are 125. 5 ones are and 5 25s are. So here you are getting 25. 25 is equal to 30 plus 5D. 30 plus 5D. And when you will take 30 that side, what will happen? 25 minus 30. 25 minus 30. 25 minus 30 will be equal to 5D. Now see, from smaller number you are removing the bigger number. So you will get minus 5 equal to 5D. And therefore D will be equal to minus 5 by 5. And ultimately D will be equal to 1. So D is equal to 1. So this is your D. So what we need to find here? We need to find D and 10th term also. Children, see, you have to find the 10th term. That means A10. So let us find out A10. You have already got the value of D. So from D you can calculate the value of A also. Okay. Because A3, third term, has been given to you. So D is equal to minus 1 you have got from here, and then you just put it in A3. See, A3 was equal to how much? A3 was equal to 15. So A3 equal to 15 means that is A plus 2D equal to 15. D was equal to minus 1. So A plus 2 into minus 1 equal to 15. So A minus 2 equal to 15, and therefore your A is equal to 17. Once you got the value of A equal to 17, now easily you can calculate the value of 10th term. A10 will be equal to how much? A plus 9D. So your A is 17 plus 9 into D is minus 1. Isn't it? So what you will get? 17, 9 into minus 1 is minus 9. So 17 minus 9 is 8. So your 10th term here, you were supposed to find 10th term, and 10th term is equal to 8. 10th term is equal to 8. And what was your D? D was equal to minus 1. Now come on children, let us see question number 5. What is given in question number 5? Now in question number 5, this is an AP. D is equal to 5. That means common difference is 5. Sum of n terms, that means Sn. Sn is given as 75. And you have to find the first and the ninth term. You have to find the first and the ninth terms. Okay. Now see, S9 is equal to 75. S9 means what? S9 means 9 by 2 into 2A plus 9 minus 1 into D. Okay, into D. Now see, S9 is given as 75. So let us use 75 is equal to 9 by 2 into, you don't know a but d is equal to 5. 2a plus n minus 1 is 8 and d is equal to 5. See, d is given as 5. Now this will become 75 equal to 9 by 2 into 2a plus 40, isn't it? Now this 2 will go up and 9 will come down. Okay, so let us do the next step. This will become 75 into 2. 75 into 2 by 9 equal to 2a plus 40. Okay, now let's see what we can do. See, we can cancel here. See, this can be cancelled by 3. 3 3s are 9 and here 3 2s are 6. 15, so 3 5s are 15. So this becomes 25 into 2, that is equal to 50 by 3. 50 by 3 will be equal to 2a plus 40. Okay, so from here you can say that 50 by 3 minus 40 will be equal to 2a, isn't it? This will say that 50 by 3 minus 40 will be equal to 2a. See, 50 minus, if you take the LCM, minus 120 by 3 will be equal to 2a. So 50 minus 120 is nothing but minus 70. Let me do it this side, no problem, you can see it properly. So here I am doing 50 minus 120 means this will be minus 70. So minus 70 by 3 will be equal to 2a, or a will be equal to minus 70 by 3 into 2. And dear children, you can understand that we can cancel 2 as well as 70. So 2 35s are 70. So your a is nothing but minus 35 by 3. I hope now this is clear to you. Now the first term is minus 35 by 3. Now from here what you have to calculate now? Find the ninth term also. Since you know the value of a, now see, a is equal to how much? Minus 35 by 3. And you know the value of d. So you can easily calculate the value of a9. Okay, so let's see how we can calculate. Let me clear the board to a little part. Let me calculate the ninth term now. How will you calculate the ninth term? One more method is there to calculate ninth term. Simply see S9. S9 can be calculated by using the formula n by 2 into first term plus last term. Now see, what is your S9? It is equal to 75. And what is your n? N is equal to 9. 9 by 2. Now the first term is minus 35 by 3. Now plus this will be equal to a9. That is your ninth term. Now see, this will become 75 into 2 divided by 9. This will be equal to minus 35 by 3 plus ninth term a9. This is a9, children, do not get confused. This is a. Okay, so this is a. Now see, here you can cancel 3 3s are 9 and 3 2s are 3 25s are 75. Now again you are getting 50 by 3. So here you are getting 50 by 3 and minus 35 by 3. If you will take this side, this will become plus 35 by 3 and that is equal to a9. Now from here you can see that a9 is equal to 85 by 3, isn't it? It will become 85 by 3. So this way you can calculate the value of first term and the ninth term. Now let us see the next question. What is our next question? Question number 6. Now what does the question number 6 says? Look here children. Question number 6 says a is equal to 2. The value of a is given as 2. D is equal to 8. Sum of n terms Sn is given 90. You have to find n as well as the nth term. Now simply you can put the value of Sn. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a1 plus an you can put here, because you have to calculate the nth term. Now if you put a and you don't know the value of d, that is also you know the value of d. Okay, you know the value of d. So a n is, first of all, see what is a n. Let us put that formula only, because here we will have two things which will be unknown to us. So this will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This will be better for us now. Now see, Sn is equal to how much? 90. It is given Sn is equal to 90. You know the value of Sn, and sum of n terms 90, which is equal to, now n, you don't know the value of n, so 2, and value of a is 2, plus you don't know how much is n minus 1, and then d is equal to 8. Now simply see what you can do. This will become, this 2 will go up. So 90 into 2, that will give you 180. Let us say this is equal to 180 equal to n into, now this will become 4 plus 8n minus 8. Okay, 4 plus 8n minus 8. Now see what you can do. 180 will be equal to, if you see, this will become 4n plus 8n square minus 8n, isn't it? 4n plus 8n square minus 8n. Now what you can do with this, let us see. Let me clear the board. What you can do here, it will become 180 equal to, this is 4n minus 8n, that means minus 4n. 8n square minus 4n, isn't it? Now see, you have got a quadratic equation. 8n square minus 4n. You bring this side, this will become minus 180 equal to 0. Now you can see that the whole of this equation can be divided by 4. So I am taking out 4 as common. So if I take out 4 as common, you'll get 2n square minus n minus, see, 4 4s are 16, and how much is left? 20. So 4 5s are 20. So this is equal to 0. Now children, you better know that 4 can never be equal to 0. 4 can never be equal to 0. 4 cannot be 0. Because when you have product, any one of them should be 0. So 4 cannot be 0. So we can say that 2n square minus n minus 45 is equal to 0. Now 45 multiplied by 2 is equal to 90. And we have to solve this quadratic equation. And the middle term should be how much? Minus n. So 10 9s are 90, children. You can see from here, and minus 10 plus 9 will give you minus 1. So see, minus 1 middle term is coming. So this will be written as 2n square minus 10n plus 9n minus 45 equal to 0. I have just split this minus n as minus c. We can have brackets like this, and now if you take out 2n common from the first one, you will get n minus 5, isn't it? Plus, and in the second one you can get 9 as common, so you'll get again n minus 5 equal to 0. So this will be 2n plus 9 and n minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. Now if 2n plus 9 is equal to 0, see, among this is again product. Suppose a into b equal to 0. Either a should be 0 or b equal to 0. So let us see, if 2n plus 9 is equal to 0, then from here n will be equal to minus 9 by 2. And dear children, n can never come in fraction, you know. So this is absurd for us, and this will not work. Now if n minus 5 is equal to 0, you'll get n equal to 5. And so we can say that now for us the n, that means number of terms in this particular AP, will be equal to, n will be equal to 5. Now what you have to find out? Nth term. You need to find out the nth term also. How will you find out the nth term? Dear children, if you know the value of a, if you know Sn, you can easily find out using n by 2 into first term plus last term. See, Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term, that is an. Okay. Now, what is your n? N is equal to 5. You have just calculated. So, S5 will be equal to 5 by 2 into how much is your a? Your a is equal to 2 plus an is not known to you. And what is your S5? S5 is equal to 90. So simply in the place of S5 you put 90. Okay. Now see, if you do the next step, 90 into 2 by 5 will be equal to 2 plus an. If you cancel 5 18s are 90, isn't it? 5 18s are 90. So here you will get 18 to the 36 is equal to 2 plus last term. So this implies your last term will be, if you send this to this side, 36 minus 2, that will be equal to 34. So your nth term is 34. Okay. And number of term n is equal to 5. We have just calculated. Even in question number 7. Given that a is equal to 8. See, value of a is equal to 8. And nth term is equal to 62. Nth term means an is 62. And sum of n terms is equal to 210. That means Sn is equal to 210. Now what you need to find out? You need to find the value of n and you need to find the value of d. Now see what we can do. Simply you can see, children, here you have got the nth term and the first term. So you can use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into a1 plus an. That will give you the value of n. So see here, Sn will be equal to n by 2 into a1 plus an. Isn't it? Now what is your Sn? Your Sn is 210. So put the value 210 here. You don't know the value of n, so n by 2. First term is equal to 8, so 8 plus nth term is equal to 62, so 62. Now see, 210 into 2 will be equal to n into 62 plus 8 is nothing but 70. Okay, so this says that n will be equal to 210 into 2 by 70. Children, see how simple it is. 0 0 will be cancelled. 7 1s are 7 and 7 3s are 21. So finally you are left with 6. So value of n is equal to 6. Now once you know the value of n, you can put it in the nth term. So see, nth term will be equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This you know. And this is Tn means nth term an. So what is your an? Nth term is 62. So 62 will be equal to, how much is your a? A is equal to 8. So 8 plus your n. The value of n is 6. So 6 minus 1, 5 into what is your d? You don't know. You have to calculate d. So now here you can come. So it will become 62 minus 8 will be equal to 5d. Now what is 62 minus 8, children? See, 62 minus 2 will be 60 and 60 minus 6 will be equal to 54. So 54 will be equal to 5d. Now so your d will be equal to 54 by 5. 54 by 5. I think you have got it. D will be equal to 54 by 5 and your n is equal to 6. Children, now come on. Let us see the next question. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 8. Given nth term is equal to 4. Now look here. Nth term you know, Tn. Nth term is given as 4. D is equal to 2. Sum of n terms is minus 14. And you have to find n as well as a. So see, you know Sn, you know the last term. See, nth term is given, you know the last term. And you have to find the first term. So let's go for the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term, that is a, plus last term, that is an. Okay. Now what is your nth term? Nth term is minus 14. So minus 14 will be equal to n by 2. You don't know the value of a, plus now last term is equal to 4. Okay. So from here if you take 2 to the other side, you will get minus 28 equal to n into a plus 4. From here, you can have the value of what? You can have the value of a. Okay, you can get the value of a. How? In terms of n you have to calculate, because you need to find the value of n as well as a. So it's not very simple. As you know the value of an equal to 4, and an equal to 4 means this is a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 4. You know the value of d. How much is your d? D is equal to 2. So a plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 4. Okay. So from here a will be equal to 4 minus 2 into n minus 1. So that will be 4 minus 2n plus 2. Okay. See, minus 2n and minus minus plus 2 ones are 2. So this will be 6 minus 2n. So from here you have to put the value of a here. Okay. Now let's put the value of a this side. So what will you get? You will get minus 28 equal to n into, for the place of a you will put 6 minus 2n, 6 minus 2n plus 4. Okay. So minus 28 will be equal to n into 6 plus 4 is 10. So 10 minus 2n. Okay children. Now let's move forward. Now here you can see that minus 28 will be equal to 10n minus 2n square. 2n into n is 2n square. Now just make a quadratic equation of this. What you will get? You will get 10n minus 2n square. Bring this to RHS. You will get plus 28 equal to 0. 10n minus 2n square plus 28 equal to 0. Now see, you can take out 2 common. So if you take out 2 common, you will get 5n minus n square plus 14, isn't it, equal to 0. 2 cannot be 0. So 5n minus n square plus 14 equal to 0. Now take out minus 1 common. You will get n square minus 5n minus 14 equal to 0. Again minus 1 cannot be equal to 0. So n square minus 5n minus 14 will be equal to 0. Now see, 14, and you have to split 14 in such a way that you will get minus 5n in the middle. So n square, 7 2s are 14. So minus 7n plus 2n minus 14 equal to 0. We have just split 14 as 2 into 7, and minus 7 plus 5 we have brought it in the middle to make this term as minus 5n. Now see, from here you can see that if you take out common from these terms, you will get n into n minus 7 in the first case, plus if you take out 2 common, you will get n minus 7 again. That will be equal to 0. So n minus 7 into n plus 2 will be equal to 0. So n is equal to 7 or n is equal to minus 2. Now which value will be considered here? And can n be ever negative? Since n is terms, number of terms can never be negative. How will you see negative terms? Positive terms you can count, term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. So there will be no negative terms. So the value of n is equal to 7. Okay. Now the value of n is equal to 7. You have got n is equal to 7. Now what you have to find out? You just go into your question and find out what we need to find out actually. See, we have to find out sum of n terms, find n and a. You have to find out the value of a also. So how will you find the value of a? Simply put it in the nth term. What is your nth term? Your nth term is given as 4. Tn, an or tn is equal to 4. That means a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 4. Now what value did you get for n? N is equal to 7. So a plus 7 minus 1 and your d is 2 equal to 4. So a will be equal to 7 minus 1 is how much? 6. Oh my god, here's a plus 7 minus 1, 6 2s are 12. 12 is equal to 4. So a will be equal to 4 minus 12. That will be equal to minus 8. So the value of a is equal to minus 8. So you have got the value of a, and what was the value of n? N was equal to 7. We have just calculated it. Now let us see question number 9. What is given in question number 9? See, given that a is equal to 3. See, the value of a, that is first term is 3 and n is equal to 8. The value of n is equal to 8. See here there is a printing mistake, that is this n is equal to 8 and s is equal to 100, means sum of the terms is equal to 192. Sn is equal to 192. Now what you have to find? You have to find the value of d. See, n is equal to 8. Now see, simply you can put the values in the formula of Sn. Sn is how much? Sum of n terms is how much? Sum of n terms Sn is equal to n by 2 into, since we don't have the last term here, we shall use the formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Simply see, you have to find the value of d. Now what is your sum of n terms is 192. So put 192 and you know the value of n. N is equal to 8. So what we'll do? We shall put the value of n here. Now n is equal to 8. So 8 by 2 into our a is equal to 3. So for a we shall put 3. Okay. So 2 into 3 plus, again for the value of n you are putting 8 minus 1 and you don't know the value of d. Okay. Now from here simply you cancel 2 4s are 8. So you will be getting 192 is equal to 4. In the bracket you have 6 plus 8 minus 1 is 7d. Okay. Now 192 by 4 this will become, because the 4 is multiplying here, it will divide here. Now this will be 192 by 4 equal to 6 plus 7d. Now again cancel. See, 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 22 left, 4 8s are 32. So from here 48 minus 6 will be equal to 7d. So this says that 7d will be equal to 48 minus 6 is 42. So here you get d is equal to 6. The value of d will be equal to 6. So here we have completed this question number 9. Now let's see what is given in question number 10. Okay, I'm just clearing the board. So by that, let's see question number 10. It is given that L is equal to 28. Children, don't confuse. L means last term. Okay, last term is written as L. In some books L it is written as L. In some book it is written as AN, and in some books it is written as TL. So don't confuse. L means last term. Okay. Now S means sum of all the terms is 144. Sum of all terms is 144 and total terms means N is equal to 9 and L is equal to 28, and you have to find the value of A. And see children how simple this question is. Simply see, if you put the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term, since it is given L, I am putting L. So see here, if you put the values, you'll get the answer. Now what is your sum? 144. This will be equal to, how much is your n? N is equal to 9. So 9 by 2. You don't know the first term, but your last term is 28. So see, simply carry 9 by 2 this side. So 144 into 2 by 9 will be equal to 8 plus 28. Now let's see how we can cancel. See, 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. So this is divisible by 9 using divisibility test. 9 ones are 9. 9 ones are 9. How much is left? 54. 9 6 are 54. So we are left with 32 here. 32 will be equal to a plus 28. So this says that a is equal to 32 minus 28. 12 minus 8 is 4. So a is equal to 4. The value of a is equal to 4. So here we have completed question number 3. In the next class we shall move towards the other questions.